Welcome to our Devos, where we are talking about being generous and being focused on giving, first to the Lord, putting Him number one in our finances. And we talked in church about how there are these things in our lives that cause generosity to seem so fleeting and impossible to hold on to. One of those things is something called materialism. And if we want to be more generous, we have to be willing to make materialism a memory. We have to be willing to say, I am not living for the here and now. There's something more to this world. Now, I'm going to just put a pause on this. I do not think, hear me on this, and I want you to make sure that you and I are on the same page. I do not think that enjoying material things is sinful or wrong. Nope, I don't believe that. I do believe, however, that we can develop a materialistic attitude where we only get enjoyment, only from the material. And we take no enjoyment from that which is immaterial or that which is spiritual. And that, friends, when it comes to generosity, is the kiss of death. As soon as we start to say, well, the only kind of enjoyment I'm going to get in this world is, how much more I can accumulate. If I have enough toys, if I go on enough vacations, if I experience all these things and I have more and I get more and I earn more and I live more, it's not going to provide you the ultimate happiness. Instead, we have to latch on to what the Bible says concerning true joy, which is focusing on the spiritual, focusing on the eternal, focusing on pleasing God and loving others with the resources that we have. Jesus talks about this in Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. He says, don't lay up for yourself treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust destroys and where thieves do not break in and steal, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be. If you treasure only material things, that's what your heart's going to be fixed on. If you treasure money, if you treasure possessions, if you treasure esteem and how people look at you and what you drive, well, that's where your heart's going to go. But if you focus instead on the fact that God gives us these material things as a way to honor Him, as a way to show Him that we are putting Him number one in our lives, well, then the treasure shifts heavenward and we shift into the lane of becoming even more generous.